Hey everyone, welcome to my Eco Journey channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button, also subscribe to my channel. What is upcycling? And top 10 ways of upcycling. What is upcycling? We all know the three: reduce, reuse, and recycle. But what about the U that no one talks about? Perhaps just as important as those reduce, the U stands for upcycling. While you can upcycle many things, from empty milk cartons to old furniture, you should turn your attention to your closet. Believe it or not, the average person wears a piece of clothing only 7 to 10 times before discarding it. Yikes! But what if our mentality shifted toward fixing old clothes rather than throwing them out? If we all started to upcycle clothes more than we trash them or even recycled them, it would keep them out of the landfill, helping the environment and prolonging their shelf life. Upcycling, also known as creative reuse, refers to the method of repurposing a used item into something else. You can upcycle an old milk carton into a birdhouse or an egg carton into non-toxic fire starter. But in the context of upcycling clothes, it means taking an old piece of clothing that's tattered, worn, broken, ripped, or frayed, and giving it new life so it can be worn or used again. Top 10 ways to reuse old or discarded items and turn them into something new and useful. 1. Turning old t-shirts into reusable shopping bags. This helps reduce waste and eliminate single-use plastic bags. All you need is a pair of scissors, a sewing machine or needle and thread, and some creativity. Cut the t-shirt sleeves and neckline to make straps for your bag. Then sew the bottom of the shirt together, leaving a hole to insert the straps. Attach the straps and your reusable t-shirt bag is ready. 2. Repurpose an old wooden chair into a stylish side table. Remove the seat from the chair and sand down any rough areas. Apply a new coat of paint or wood stain in your desired color. Then reattach the seat with wood glue or nails for an eco-friendly upcycled side table. The great thing about upcycling is that you can customize projects to your own needs and style. 3. Dye the clothes. Upcycling clothes is easier than you think. Here's how to take something old and DIY it into something new for yourself and the planet. Whether it's an old bridesmaid dress or a shirt with a stain on it, dye can give a once-worn item new life. Such a great idea to dye clothing to hide those stains. Morem says, you can buy some fabric-safe dyes or use scraps you have around the house, like onions or avocado skin and pits instead. 4. Embroider the clothes. Everything from t-shirts to jeans can be embroidered. All you need is a needle and thread, and a little time to learn a new pastime. Embroidering is such an easy way to upcycle a pair of jeans you no longer wear. Wittig says, you can even mend a hole with embroidery, giving the jeans a new look and saving them at the same time. 5. Cut the clothes. Avoid hearing, "Where's the flood?" every time you wear your too short jeans. Instead, whip out the scissors and start fresh. The simplest way would be to just cut old jeans into shorts, as short as you want them, and you are ready to go, Moram explains. If you don't want the frayed look, you can use a needle and thread and hem them. Old, too short, or out-of-style denim can also be easily cut and slash or hemmed into a skirt. 6. Turn clothes into a quilt. Yes, like when Bella's mom gifts her a blanket made of their old trip t-shirts in Breaking Dawn. According to Wittig, you'll need about 15 shirts for a smaller, lap-size blanket and even more for something as big as a quilt. Start by selecting old garments with fun colors or patterns that would look good together, Manjura advises. Then cut each one the size you want for the quilt. Stitch or sew the t-shirts together. Once it is all put together, stitch or sew the quilt's border. 7. Turn clothes into a scrunchie. What a fun project to do with your kids, Morem says. It could be as simple as cutting your fabrics from an old t-shirt to use as a hair ribbon or stitching together a piece of cloth to make a hair tie without an elastic. You can even tie-dye it. You can also transform old fabric into another gym accessory. You can turn an old tee into sweat bandanas to keep sweat out of your face when working out, Manjurez adds. 8. Give clothes to the dog. You can turn old fabric into anything from a pet bed or blanket to even a toy or pet-sized t-shirt, and your pet will love that it smells like you. For small dogs and cats, use an old pillowcase to make a bed. Moram recommends. Take old clothing and cut it into strips and fill the pillowcase with it. Stitch with a needle and thread, or sew the opening of the pillowcase. Here's one tutorial that doesn't even require a sewing machine, just some creating tying. 9. Use clothes to clean your house. Old baby onesies? A long-sleeved shirt that no longer fits or is stained beyond recognition. All that and more make excellent cleaning cloths. If your clothing is too worn out to upcycle, don't toss it out, Wittig urges. Instead, cut it into squares to use as reusable cleaning cloths around the house. Once they're all dirty, simply run them through the wash and keep them in a bin under the sink. 10. Transform clothes into gift wrap. Instead of wasting money on single-use wrapping paper, gift wrap presents using fabric wrapping techniques. Fold the fabric over the gift, gather the fabric edges, and pull upward. Moram says, not the fabric tails. So simple. Reusing materials that would otherwise go to waste is good for the environment and your budget. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe to my channel.